Hey, welcome back to Snapball Games. My name is Max, and I'm back with another Pauper League. And this is somewhat of a continuation of the last video on my channel. I'm going to shout out my channel real quick, then we're going to get into this video, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go to my channel and subscribe if you want to support me. It's really the best way to do so. And like I said, this is a continuation from the last video. We played this deck. Um, uh, Spoilers, ended up dropping from that league. Didn't do well, but I've done really well with this deck overall. Just got kind of crushed in the last league, had a really close match, and then we got Ponza'd. But I'm running it back, made some changes. I wanted to add Lone Missionary before the last league. I forgot to add it, so we're adding some Lone Missionaries. What other changes did I make? I think that's it. I cut a Thraben Charm and a Shaman from the sideboard. Just with two Thraben Charm main, I didn't really know if I wanted to go to a third, especially with two Dawnbringers. So just add a couple Lone Missionaries for red decks and burn decks, and go from there. Without further ado, let's get right into round one. Let's go. All right, welcome to round one against Raguspur. Would you like to play first? Of course I would. Thank you. Uh, no bridge. We have a Cleansing Wildfire. We're on the play. I could always just Wildfire, Mountain, get Plains, and then I guess function from there. But I have to like top deck a bridge, otherwise this hand is pretty bad. I feel like it's good enough anyway, because if I draw any land, I still like function. I just don't get to like go off with Wildfire. I just use this as a way to fix my mana. It's not where you want to be, but because I have all good cheap and red cards, white and red cards, I think cheap white and red cards, I think this hand is good enough. Like maybe they play a creature on one, I get to kill it, and this hand becomes really strong. All right, Black Red Madness. We just got the Lone Missionaries in, and I'm gonna just fix my mana, get a Plains. Doesn't feel good, but I guess you got to do what you got to do. We also got to draw a card off the Wildfire still, so that draws us towards more lands potentially. We didn't hit, but it is what it is. It's gain two, pass. We need to draw any land, so that was the risk of this hand, is that if we don't draw another land, then the hand is still bad. See if they kill the Dawnbringer or not, or if they just go face. They do kill it. Makes sense. They don't want us to ephemerate it. I'm not playing any creature threats though. I'm fine with. Oh, come on. I think that this is the biggest problem with this deck is if you don't hit land drops, you don't function. Oh, wait. Okay. I want to use my mana. Brutal. I mean, we've drawn a bunch of cards this game. Just didn't draw any lands. It's been a brutal day for me so far because I just recorded the last league. We can fight back. We can fight back. I think this is a decent matchup for us. They have 7 cards in hand though, and 3 blood. It's gonna be real tough. I guess I keep playing. I mean, we came here to play Magic, not to concede, right? Maybe not. We have no spells that we can cast. I don't think there's any way we can win from here. Not with all these clunkers in our hand and just not functioning. We're at 11. They have 4 cards, triple blood. I'll keep playing, I guess. Okay. Now we're just dead on this turn anyway. Triple blood. They attack us for 3 down to 4. That didn't feel good, but it didn't feel that bad either. I think I like this. anti-artifact. We saw multiple untapped artifact lands as well. I think I like all the anti-artifact cards against Rakdos as well. Let's take out some top end. Maybe I'm supposed to just take out Refurbished Familiar. Because they have snackers to discard, even if they're tapped out. Maybe that's the play. And I don't like Raven Charm that much either. I can keep in all my inspectors maybe. Inspector's good against specifically Volder and Epicure. Could keep like 2 Refurbished Familiars in, but yeah, I think it's like maybe this is the only matchup where we side it out because they're literally a Madness deck. I'm gonna try it. We can cast 2 spells, but we can't cast any of these white cards yet. I think I just need to mull. Man. This has been brutal. They mulligan at least. Okay. Man, we gotta go to 4. They mulligan to 5 too. Okay. Come on. Jeez. They mulligan to 4 also? I don't think we go to 3 at this point, and we just hope to draw land. Alright, let's keep. Maybe I keep the Cleansing Wildfire too. We want to keep Inspector, Land, Wildfire, Lone Missionary. Or do we want to keep Overseer? Maybe we just don't keep Cleansing Wildfire. Yeah, I like keeping all these creatures. This is going to be an interesting match. Both of us on 4 cards. They mulligan to 3? Okay, I thought I was getting unlucky. They could still win because we kept a likely non-functional hand. But we'll see. Land? Card we can cast, okay. Non-functional versus non-functional. They mulligan to 3, they have 1 mana source. We have 1 mana source, but we have double 1 drop. And if we do draw another land, then we start functioning. Because we're going to start cracking clues. So it's like a race. Can they draw lands and start functioning, or can we draw lands and start functioning? I just don't want to take any damage, so I'm not going to trade 1 for 1. They can. Oh, they should have blooded probably. They just want to start getting in. Okay, nice. I don't think there's a rush for me to Lone Missionary. I mean, I guess the rush is that I can trade with Epicure. But I think I'd rather crack clue, try to hit more lands. Okay, now I'll Missionary. And I will just block. We won the battle of who will draw land, and it was us and not them. So we're ahead for sure. Okay, they got a land, but they have 2 artifact lands in play, so Dust to Dust is live. I want to just keep drawing cards. And keep drawing cards, I mean, first extra card we've drawn, and we hit a land. Beautiful. Wow, they're spending all their burn spells on our creatures. That is good for us. Kitchen Imp, okay. I mean, they're kind of doing it. They have 3 cards in hand and 3 power in play, and now 3 mana as well. Scrap Clue now. Play another Dross Forge, pass the turn. Crack another clue, we'll take 3. Yeah, they're clocking us. Next turn I'll have to go Strands and then put the Strands in the yard so then I can play Paladin the following turn and protect the initiative. Where's our Dust to Dust at? Or Gorilla Shaman would be nice. Okay, let's play Bridge, pass. We'll just Strands, name Black, gain 2 life essentially. put it in the yard, and then we'll play Goliath Paladin to Paladin. Make a big Paladin, go down the forward side, and just try to race. Oops. I thought I misclicked, but I was good. Strands black. F6. Kind of an interesting game when both players are like so low resources to start. Cast Fiery Temper right now, sure. Then we go Paladin. It's like, you can flashback strands. Here I am. Don't forget about me. And what do I get? I guess I get Swamp. Play Bridge. Pass the turn. Almost certainly they're not going to be able to take the initiative here, so that's good. Flashback strands, aim black. We're at 11 though, so we're going to need to draw something. We're at 10. We have 2 cards in hand. It's Forge. I guess Lost Well could have been better here. Kind of want to just start going in though. Ooh, Ephemerate's actually pretty good. Let's attack. I think I want to play Goliath Paladin, Ephemerate it right now to get to Archive, so I draw a card right now. Ooh. Actually, no. I want to Ephemerate on their turn because then I can step into the initiative and then step into the initiative again on my turn into Throne. So I think it's just straight up better to let them take the initiative once, and then I can get all the way to Throne and get a life gain creature. Trap. Get you to 10. I could draw like another Lone Missionary or something I can play that affects the board, but still think this is better to wait. Because they take the initiative, get a land in hand. We have to just hope they don't have 8 points of burn, basically. So they venture. Even if I take it right now, they still get to venture. So they hit us to 7. Please don't kill us. It's a Fem. The one with no counters. And we Archives, and then we Throne. Then we just need any life gain creature in the top 10. I don't think I need to Galvas. I have a ton of mana. All right, let's yeah, initiative first here. We hit a Lone Missionary. I think that's safer than Ardent Elementalist even. Let's just get a big Lone Missionary, and then I could probably just Ephemerate the Lone Missionary too. Yeah, okay. What a weird game. I think I like actually the sideboard plan. I didn't do this in the last league that I played, but I think I've done it in the past playing this deck, and I actually do think it's correct now, thinking about it a little bit more. Just allowing, like, if they were able to cast a Madness card off my Refurbished Familiar, that's just literally giving them an advantage. Ooh, Lone Missionary. Fantastic draw, especially with this Ephemerate. Gonna try to wait until I can have Ephemerate up when I play Lone Missionary. I'm just gonna Cleansing Wildfire here, get planes. I think there's almost no question about it. Want to develop, want to draw cards. Triple Galvanic Blast in hand. Sick. Need to draw lands at some point, but I can shock that. Feeling good about this game. Nice, another land is great, and a black source is also good. So now I can go Galvanic Blast this, play Lone Missionary, Ephemerate Lone Missionary right now. And then if they kill Lone Missionary, I lose my Ephemerate forever, but I gain 8, and they have to spend a removal spell on Lone Missionary. So, seems great. Let's do that. The gain 4 is just so much more than the gain 2 from Dawnbringer. It does kind of turn the matchup around, having Lone Missionary over Dawnbringer sometimes. Okay, they get a lot of value out of that looting. Now let's see if they play another land. Ooh, they do, and it's a land that dies to Gorilla Shaman. I was like debating whether I Gorilla Shaman or Elementalist, but now I just Gorilla Shaman, kill Blood, kill Great Furnace, go from there. Ooh, they're F6'd. Nice. We don't have Metalcraft yet. We need one more artifact. Highway Robbery. Just casting it. Discarding. I'd like to see a Kitchen Imp. Oh no, a land. Okay. Jagged Barons hit us to 20. We'll just go on tap. Probably attack for 1. Elementalist back, Cleansing Wildfire, pass. Ooh, nice. That is good. I might have just misclicked. Thought I hit 2 or like maybe 3, or I didn't want to like hit one of the F buttons there. Yeah, let's get back Cleansing Wildfire. Pass. They're just not doing that much. The Lone Missionary gain 8 play was sick. Flashback looting. Yeah, and if they just Kitchen Imp here or something, that's what we want to see, because I can just kill it and then be tapped out. Yeah, this is also what I want to see. I just want them to tap out. I don't really want them to be able to interact with my Elementalist. Nice. Get back Galablast, and then upkeep, Ephemerate, get back Ephemerate. And they're tapped out right now, so I can still do more shenanigans. Strands is good. Let's... I think I want... Yeah, I don't even have Refurbished Familiar in my deck, so it's just Cleansing Wildfire, draw a card, get another Plains. And nice, so now we have Galvanic Blasts for 4. I could Ephemerate right now, but I think I'd rather just leave up Strands. We're at 16, they have 4 cards in hand, but triple Galablast with Strands seems pretty good. Fiery Temper, Alms of the Vein. So we'll let the Alms resolve, and then if they point Fiery Temper at us, I'll just cast Strands to counter it. And if they point it here, they know we have Ephemerate, so they can't really do that. Strand, name red. Lightning Bolt the Ardent. Okay. Inspectors are good draws. I guess that was like an okay draw just because it cantrips. Oops, I shouldn't have tapped this mountain. That was wrong. Let's get another red source here, I suppose. Wow. Okay. We're kind of like naked right now. We have no defenses up except for Galblasts, and I tapped wrong, so we only have 1 Galblast up right now. Okay, we're in trouble. So they just keep like Alms of the Veining here. Fiery Temper. They're gonna point face, and then I get to kill a Kitchen Imp at least. We're at 10. I don't think the way I tapped is going to end up costing us, but we don't have much going on. Hopefully neither do they. They have only 3 cards. Any white creature we draw is so good it unlocks the strands. Vampire's Kiss. Interesting that they would do that right now, because like I can just kill their blood. They just want to try to kill us, I guess. Life gain creature. Nice. Okay. Kind of want to exile this Faithless Looting. Oh, they have double Faithless Looting? Okay, now I can't do that. Let's just gain 2 life. Ephemerate this right now. Back for 1. Gain 2 life. Could have exiled both of their Faithless Lootings, but I think I'd rather just start gaining life. They've gained a lot of life too, though, so they're like all these Galvanic Blasts in our hand aren't doing that much. Yeah, flashback looting. It's gonna be kind of hard for them to kill Dawnbringer Cleric, given that we have the strands. So that's kind of nice. Now I can exile Faithless Looting or Sneaky Snacker with this Dawnbringer or gain 2 life. What do I want to do? It's kind of a big decision. They played another land. I feel like it's maybe Faithless Looting at this point. Or is it just gain 2 life? If I was in their position, what would I not want to happen? It depends on my hand. If my hand is just burn spells, then Faithless Looting is not necessarily doing that much, but as the game goes longer, looting is good. It also gets back this snacker. I think I should exile the Faithless Looting. Another strands. Another strands can be good. Let's hope it's just not all Alms of the Vein and Vampire's Kiss in their hand. Nihil Spellbomb. That's annoying. I'm just going to flashback strands right now, I think. Because why not? Name red. There was no window for me to Gorilla Shaman the Nihil Spellbomb. Casting Demand Answers, getting back Snacker. Sure. Epicure doesn't deal with the damage. And I get to kill the blood. They're playing like kind of interesting, not like not letting themselves use the blood efficiently. Maybe they just don't have madness cards though. I think I want to just Galvanic Blast at least the snacker. Oh my god, I just have the strands. I just punted. Okay. Probably doesn't matter too much. Just gonna play it from here. And feels really bad, but I don't think it's as bad as it feels. Feels real bad. I guess no reason to kill the snacker yet. I can kill it on attacks. No, sometimes they have like Deadly Dispute and stuff. I'll just kill it now. Vampire's Kiss. Okay. Ready. Discard a land. Draw. They have 1 card in hand. Demand answers. That was a good draw. Jeez. Okay. Getting back Snacker. And my Galvanic Blast play. Jeez. Just kill it now. Okay, Inspector is exactly what we want to see. It's a cantrip. Land is not what we want to see. We can start attacking. We're at 30 still, though. They have only 24 cards in library. Galvanic Blast the Shaman, finally. I'm going to actually save it. I think it's worth it. Counter the Gallop Blast. Vampires Kiss Us. Okay. Yeah, I can get one of these bloods if they activate right now. And I'm just going to go for this. Get the other blood they can't activate because they don't even have a card in hand. Sweet. They don't get back Snacker. Okay, another cantrip. Nice. I think I can attack with all of these. Oh, we got a delivery. Gonna just keep playing through this, through Lewin going off here. They have 2 cards in hand, we're at 6. Jesus. Another Gorilla Shaman. I'll attack with all of these. They trade, I'm gonna play another Gorilla Shaman. Go. 24 to 6. All we have is a Strands protecting us. They have 20 cards in library to our 31. They have 3 cards in hand. Scary. Overseer. Really, really good draw. Cantrip and a life gain. We're starting to get there. Starting to stabilize. Cast down. Let's attack with everything. Any creature they draw, like, I guess they can get back multiple Snackers. That does do something. But hopefully they just have like 3 lands in hand. I think they played a little too aggressively, playing spells that gave them blood into Gorilla Shaman. I need to leave up Flashback Strands as well. I think I want to just gain 2 life rather than exile a Snacker here. So let's just lead on playing Dawnbringer Cleric, gain 2 life, go to 9, and then attack with everything except for Dawnbringer. I need 1 creature to Flashback Strands. I do want to like clock them as quickly as I can. I mean, I should have just discarded a Galvanic Blast this game too. It's just a brain fart moment. I don't think I want to Strands this. I'll just take 1. They're going to pop right now. That makes sense. Discarding a land also makes sense that they have a land in hand. Highway Robbery. Let it resolve. They're almost out of cards in library. Like, we're close to the point. Oh, get back triple Snacker. I was going to say we're close to the point where we can kill. Or like they're going to deck before they can kill us. Okay, so let's let these resolve. They're tapped, luckily. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. They're at 12. I mean, discarding that Galvanic Blast could cost me this game. I have 4 cards in hand. God. I think I just want to go to untap before I cast down this. Anything good. I'm still going to do it, I think. I'm going to try to Strands black and hope I don't die. They have 4 cards, though. I think I punted this one away. Feels pretty bad if that's the case. I can't take 4 off Snacker, so I have to Strands. Oh, I guess they could kill my white creature on my turn and then attack for 6. I mean, if that's the case, then so be it. Yeah. I mean, now any burn spell kills us. What if I attacked with 1 less creature? Well, then... Oh my god. Feels bad. If I attacked with 1 less creature, I might have been fine too. And drawing another land. That was real rough. Real rough. I'm having a rough day of it. I'm having a rough day of it. Let's go round 2. All right. That last one felt really bad. Welcome to round 2. We're against Dinjo. Again, I might not have said it so explicitly, but when I Gallop Blasted earlier, I just discarded that Gallop Blast because I had cast Strands that turn. And then on the last turn, when I cast down their creature, if I had attacked with everything, I would have killed them Xaxes. So it feels really bad. Also, just having the extra Gallop Blast earlier, maybe I could have played differently somehow to have like an easier time winning. So, I mean, it was just a straight up punt. I just like was like, oh, I cast Strands, no problem. And then yeah, I might as well just Gallop Blast here. I just like had like I said, a brain fart moment and just threw that match. So happens to everyone. Let's just try to. You just got to try to not get tilted and move forward. So let's play first. I'm going to keep this hand. We have no artifacts. We have a Cleansing Wildfire and a Shattered Landscape, but I still think I'm keeping here. Just going to go Shattered Landscape, go. Probably get Swamp and go from there. See what we're up against. Goldmire Bridge. Bridge would be nice to draw. Nope. I don't want to Cleansing Wildfire myself yet here. Limbus. Okay, it might just be black-white like value, which I used some time talking at the beginning. So this could be a really grindy matchup, so time could be a factor here. Oh man, we just can't cast any spells yet. I think I'm going to cast a Strands, though. Put it in the yard. Core Skyfisher, bounce Lembos. Glinthawk, bounce Lembos. What do you got? Yeah. I'm into Strands for sure here. I'd like to have one in the yard, like I said. Okay, I can at least Cleansing Wildfire their bounce land. See what we draw. If I draw a bridge, I'll probably just Cleansing Wildfire myself. We don't. Bridge. Nice. Okay, there's one artifact. Just gonna F6. Get hit for 2. Probably just going to Cleansing Wildfire ourselves next turn. Maybe we can find another bridge in order to start playing out these familiars. They have to discard a card. Oh, no, they don't. They play land. Okay. Ephemerate. Ephemerate's not bad. Still think we want a Cleansing Wildfire over Refurbish right now. Let's tap like this. Refurbish is still going to cost 2. Let's get Plains. Galvanic Blast. We only have 1 artifact still. Okay, pass. My draws have just not been coming together at all. Which definitely happens with this deck. I think that's just part of the issue with this deck. Another Lembas, sure. I need to start like playing really fast too if I can to try to make up some time that I used just talking at the beginning. Because this is looking to be a grindy one. Inspiring Overseer. Kind of want to just play that. I could also just play Paladin, but then they just kill it and then they take the initiative, so I can't. Okay. So just tap like this, play Overseer. Nice, there's a bridge. I'm not going to play Refurbished. I'm just going to pass the turn here. Yeah, if they do this, it's really bad for them. Terminate, not bad. Our Galblast is still a shock, so I still can't block their core Skyfisher yet. Another cast down? Oh, a Tithing Blade. Okay. You got it. Now I can start playing out these refurbished familiars though. Another core Skyfisher bounce. Tithing Blade or one bus? Tithing Blade, sure. Another bounce land. Also, I've seen these decks a lot of times play 4 Vault, 4 of the white one, 4 Bridge as well, which makes them susceptible to our Dustedus and Gorilla Shamans. Okay, nice. So now Bridge, Familiar, Familiar. And then now I can have double removal spell up too. And then next turn play Paladin. I guess I could Galblast now. They could have a Strands, maybe. They also have a Thraben Charm, so yeah, let's just do this now. Oh, I guess I don't have Terminate up. And I don't have Flashback Strands up, but I have Strands from hand up. Still can't really go for the double block. And they're just going to Tithing Blade me anyway. Okay, attack for 2. I'll take it. They have 4 cards left. Kind of outvaluing them here. Inspiring Overseer. Okay. I'd rather have this Strands in hand for sure. Okay, now I can play Paladin. And then get Plains, play Plains, have Strands up from hand and Strands up from the yard. Oh, actually, I need to get Mountain so I can have both of these removal spells up. I could also just kill both of their creatures right now. That seems pretty good. I don't think they usually play Goliath Paladin to take the initiative, and if they do, I can probably just take it back. So let's just kill both their creatures and attack for 2 even. And then do we want to Forge and go aggressive, or do we want to Lost Wall for value? Their deck is so much removal. I think we want to just get value. Lost Wall, get the Catacombs, hit Throne, and win that way. I think this is a good matchup for us. Our decks are similar, except we're like a Monarch and Initiative deck. And like I said, yeah, I think this matchup's good for us. It's tempting to go forward now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna loss well. Just want more plays that I can do right now. Cleansing Wildfire does draw a card. Might just be fine. It's like gives me a land and gets me the next card anyway. Could take them down on mana, actually. I already have a lot of mana. I don't want them to have a lot of mana. Bridge. I could attack, but I need to cast the Strands from hand because I don't have a white creature right now. So let's just pass. They'll attack with both all Strands and eat the Overseer. Strands white. They could play a removal spell here, but that'd be fine. I need to draw like a white creature. I guess I don't need to, but it would be a lot better too. Like any Inspector, another Goliath Paladin, Monarch creature. Oh, exile my graveyard. Okay. And another Overseer. Nice. And another Inspector. They're drawing all their Inspectors. Alright. I don't think Arena helps us. Unless I want to go into Archives over Catacombs, which I don't think I do. Galblast. Alright. Just pass. They're going to take back the initiative here. I need them to not draw a removal spell for my refurbish because I need to attack back, take the initiative back. Suppose I don't even Galblast. They could play another flying blocker. I'll just take. They have double clue, which is scary. They're pretty far ahead now. They get a basic, I don't care. Another planes. So 4 planes, they probably don't have Pestilence. Oh, just flip Tithing Blade. That's fine. And Thraben Inspector. Okay. They have 0 cards, triple clue. We draw air. At least they're not killing this yet. Probably no need to kill the Overseer now. Wanted to draw anything else good. Go ahead. Yeah, now we're getting drained for 1 by that Tithing Blade too, which is certainly relevant. Maybe I should have just killed the Overseer and been at 2 more life. Because I have to kill it now anyway. I was hoping to draw non-land. Man, this lets them draw a card too, but I'm just in a lot of trouble. Feel like unlikely that I can get out of this at this point. I guess another Goliath Paladin off the top into Throne could do it for me. They should probably go Forge and try to go Forge into Trap to finish me off, yeah. Which they're doing. Glinthawk, Bounce Limbus. I'm just too far behind here. We weren't able to like hold on to our emblems. And this doesn't even really do anything on this board. Wait, if I attack with both, they can just block everything. I guess I see if they do that. Yeah, they do. And I can Dawnbringer gain 2 life. They just have 4 clues, draining me for 1, and they can crack Lembus. Doesn't do much, but can I come back if I go to 8? Then I go down to 7, chump, go to 2. Yes, I'm technically not dead. I have to gain life though. Any removal spell kills me as well. I'm at 2. Oh no, I'm dead on board. Yeah, and a removal spell. Super dead. They just drew more of their cantripping creatures than us. Just got us good. Let's bring in all of these. I don't know how good Thraben Charm is. I want some enchantment hate. Maybe just have 1. I don't think I want Shaman. Could have 1 Shaman too. Cast down, I think, is bad. I think I actually do need removal for their flyers, though. Strands, I think, is pretty bad. Should I keep 1 Dawnbringer Cleric? Or just have double Thraben Charm? Because I can actually kill a flyer with that. In the past, like, sometimes they go aggro with Glint Hawks and Core Skyfishers, and you actually need removal spells. Okay, let's keep. We got this. I'm still a little bit behind on time, but doing okay. They can have Dust to Dust too, I guess. So maybe that makes the matchup not as good as I expected it to be. Cleansing Wildfire. That is good. Get Plains. Draw Gorilla Shaman. Nice. It's a clue token waiting to be eaten. I'm going to just eat both those clues, I think, like 100%. It's good value. Untapped land. Yeah, let's do it. Alternatively, I would have just played Familiar, played Galvanic Blast maybe, but I like just making the Ravens not draw a card here. Can trade my Shaman for an Edict or something too. I also can't, if they don't have removal, which I feel like is unlikely, their deck has a lot of removal, then they can't play like the untapped artifact lands right now. I can tap 5 mana, kill Lembos. But then it just gets shuffled in. Goldmire Bridge, okay. We take 2. Seems a little risky to just play Paladin. Oh, I can't cast Dust to Dust yet. I guess it's not that risky to play Paladin, because I can play Paladin with Galvblast up. Or, I meant Sentinels with Galvblast up. So I don't think that is so risky. I'm gonna do it. Oh, well then they could easily just play double removal spell. Alright, maybe it is too risky. Let's just start with a refurbished. Attack for 1. And then maybe Galvblast something, maybe not. We'll see. I do have Metalcraft right now. Dust to Dust. Jeez. I guess that was a reason to play Palace Sentinels. I think I'm actually okay to take. It was tempting to trade, so if I draw untap land, just slam Palace Sentinels, but then they don't have a creature in play to threaten to take back Monarch, but probably bounce Bog here. I'm probably safe to, if I draw an untap land, to slam this anyway. And go ahead. Inspector. We're gonna crack Clue right now. I'll just end of turn try to kill the Clue. There's no reason to do it right now. They'll just pop. Okay, there's tap land. Go ahead. Let's take 2. Down to 13. 5 cards in hand. Tithing Blade. Okay. Gorilla Shaman down. So risky for me to slam Palace Sentinels here. Hopefully I draw planes. I think I'm gonna go for it. And then no attack. Really, really risky play, but I think I just want to do it. I can maybe steal the Monarch back. Yeah, cast down. Okay, Ephemerite's not bad. So they take the Monarch. I'm not going to block. Maybe just not playing Monarch there was correct. Refurbished. Easy discard Dust to Dust. They have 2 cards. They have 1 card. Okay. What is this? Oh, just flip Tithing Blade, sure. Man, they're really aggroing us here. Cleansing Wildfire. We have 2 cards in hand. What I could do, this is kind of a cool line. Play Goliath Paladin, get planes, Ephemerate Goliath Paladin right now, forge onto Refurbished Familiar, attack with Refurbished Familiar. That's cool. Okay. We take the Monarch back, we get a card. They get to take both emblems here, but then we might get to take both back. I can Dust to Dust killing the Refurbished Familiar at this point. So we might be able to kind of stabilize next turn if all goes well. We also might just get wrecked by a couple removal spells, so this game kind of hangs in the balance here of this turn. So we're pretty close to killing them. Lembas, okay. They bottom, draw, refurbished, discard this Wildfire. Yeah, I can exile both of their Refurbished Familiars with Dust to Dust. I can kill the Overseer. Let's rebound on Paladin. That's not getting through anyway. See if they play a removal spell on it. Or they're just cracking Lembas to gain 3. Interesting timing. Why? Oh, because they don't want to just get like galvanic blasted out, maybe. Okay, we venture, trap you. Draw for turn. It's an inspector, which is actually a pretty good draw. So now I Galvblast the Overseer, then Dust to Dust both of their familiars, then play an Inspector. Well, I guess I'll attack for take the Monarch and hit them to 6, and then play an Inspector, and hopefully draw Galvblast off the top. Another Inspector, okay. They have a lot of mana. 7/7 life totals. Dusted Us, killing land, and refurbished. Okay. We have both emblems right now, though. F6. Thought I was already F6. I probably pressed it one extra time. They crack Clue. They can gain 3 life with their Lembas. Inspiring Overseer, that's good. We get to Archives, we have Clue, we have Monarch. We're going to draw a bunch of extra cards here. Draw. Refurbished, nice. And Ardent Elementalist. I have an Ephemerate in the graveyard and a Galvblast. Very interesting. So I only have 5 mana total. And actually only 2 artifacts out total right now, too. I think I just attack with Paladin, they probably chump, and then I make my decision based on that. And it's either Ardent Elementalist, Galvblast, kill this, or play Novice Inspector, play Refurbish for 1 mana, crack Clue, and then I think that's better. So let's start by attacking with Paladin. They chump. That was kind of expected. I'm gonna go with this line. Novice, Clue, refurbished. They discard. Then crack Clue. And then draw a card for Monarch. Another Inspector. They drain. They go to 9, we go to 6. Glinthawk, bouncing Limbus. Oh, they bounced Tithing Blade. Wow. Interesting. They have a double removal spell here to try to get in for the emblems. Looks like they do. They're gonna bounce Tithing Blade again. But I get to trade and eat an Inspector. Going off with Tithing Blade. We could only had 1 more Inspector out. I think I want to trade this refurbished. They're also up to 9 here, and they can gain life with this Lembus too. Or if they forge onto Core Skyfisher, that's kind of annoying. Okay, nice. I can Galvblast. Oh no, I don't have. Oh, I can't Galvblast this yet, actually, because I don't have Metalcraft, but I can get it with this. See what we draw. Another Inspector. think I'm just leading on play Overseer. Oh, they trap. Oh, they would trap us and kill us, but we gain one, so we might be able to survive through that, surprisingly. Thraben Charm. Alright, I can Thraben Charm the Glinthawk right now, then attack with Paladin. Let's go for it. They could have a cast down, but they're gonna chump. They do. Okay. So we get trapped, we go to 1. Double removal spell kills us. Flip Tithing Blade doesn't necessarily kill us, because that only triggers on their upkeep. And maybe we could gain life. We could Ardent Elementalist back Ephemerate, Ephemerate Inspiring Overseer. And maybe we can just kill them. Okay, they flip. We play Inspector, sure. We're not dead yet. We can also hit a creature that gains life on our throne trigger. Alright, let's start by attacking with both. They chump, we get the emblems. I have to gain life and have blockers, but I get to go into the throne here, so. Almost caught up on time as well. Okay, what do I want? It's another Goliath Paladin, but there's an Inspiring Overseer to gain one right now and make a huge flyer. That's got to be the play. Plus it draws a card. Another Elementalist. We become the Monarch. I can Elementalist, get back Ephemerate. Let's do that. And then just not cast it yet. And then play bridge, pass the turn. What a game. They crack Clue, not Limbus. Sure. Okay, Shattered Landscape. Nice. We have 3 potential blockers. Cast down doesn't do it because we have Ephemerate. I actually have to sack my tapped creature here. Glinthawk. They're gonna do this Tithing Blade. They might. They do. Okay. But now I can, in response to this trigger, I can Ephemerate my Ardent Elementalist. Sack it. Oh, maybe I needed to do Overseer, because if they have one more removal spell, I die. Oh. Yeah, so I'm dead on board now. I needed to go block, block, try to Ephemerate this with Hexproof to survive. Alright, I lose. Wow. They were able to just claw over the finish line. Jeez. Thought we had this one. GG's. Wow. Couple of brutal leagues. I'm gonna drop two. Jesus Christ. Let's do a post-deck discussion. I think the deck is still good. Sometimes you're gonna lose. I've definitely had some punts. I wasn't playing as tight as I could. This deck has problems where, again, if you don't function, like if you don't like hit your land drops and start getting like to your end state, you don't really do anything. When which I think we've seen over the last two leagues. So this deck certainly has some problems. Is it powerful? Yes. Is it as good as the other best decks? No. I think it's pretty strong. Um, I think we just haven't quite gotten there over these last two leagues. I could have played a little bit better, made some different decisions. If you make a mistake, like one mistake over the course of these long games with this deck, it can really cost you, like we saw with the Galvanic Blast. I think these mistakes happen to everybody. This deck's hard to play. It's going to happen. I think when other people pick up this deck, it's like they might be like, oh, this deck sucks because it's really is that hard to play. But yeah, it didn't feel as good as it's felt in other leagues. We just weren't quite getting there. Maybe it was just variance and just we had a couple bad rounds. But anyways, I would still try this deck. I still loved playing it. Like even when I was losing, I was having a good time. I was admittedly getting a little tilted with my kind of like slight mistakes, especially with the Gal Blast. But yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching. YouTube.com/snapbolt. I'm dropping and gonna probably just try to make some more content at some point soon. Thanks so much. Till next time. Peace.